Hi, so this was originally supposed to be in my comebacks part 2 video, but because of how long it was compared to the others, I decided to make it its own video, mainly because I had a lot of things to say about it, and I might just add a few things more. In now, Dynamite, worth the hype or just a show? Right, here we go. This was a bit different as this wasn't an official comeback. In fact, it wasn't a comeback at all, it was more of a release that was a result from the lockdown. BTS mentioned that they created Dynamite to uplift everyone and their fans all around the world with an energetic 70s inspired disco track, and that's why it's also in English, they decided. I can't get into this without mentioning the achievements this song made, because it is historical. #1 on the Billboard charts 3 times, staying in the top 10 for 9 weeks, getting the right amount of radio play they finally deserve, as well as achieving many heights in many countries. I was even listening to the radio in the UK when they debuted at #3, and that was just amazing to see. They deserved all this success, and anyone who says otherwise is completely wrong. This is monumental. I know it's not a full Korean track, which hopefully next time it will be, but you cannot deny how amazing Dynamite has done, not just for BTS but for K-pop as a whole, cementing that these artists aren't just a trend and a fodder for Western media for clout and to bash on. BTS are here to stay, and they have blasted and destroyed their doors down, and they are not going to stop. But enough of that, let's actually talk about the song. As I mentioned, this is clearly a disco-influenced track inspired by radio hits and artists from the genre, such as the Jackson 5, Donna Summer and Sylvester. I mean, they said it many times that these influences as well, and how much they respect the source material, and it does pay off. Dynamite is a song where you can have fun and you can dance to as it allows you to. There's not too much deeper meaning or lore here, it's just a song to enjoy amidst a time where it could be hard to find things to enjoy. There's a clear trend this year of very retro songs, disco and synth inspired tracks from the 70s and 80s, and Dynamite definitely falls into that wave, but it works well. I'm glad they released the instrumental to this song, as it just shows how well mastered the production is. The beat is a great foundation for the jazzy disco sounds and the upbeat trumpets. Whilst the lyrics aren't the most creative ones they've done before, compared to other songs they've released this year, which could be because they didn't actually have a hand in writing the lyrics this time, it doesn't matter too much because that wasn't the point. The lyrics are still fun and goofy as they are. They fit the bright and upbeat concept so well. Good lyrics don't have to be deep for them to be good. If they're fun and they make people happy, that's what matters. No one should tell others they can't like a song, or the song is objectively bad because the lyrics don't have 3 layers of meaning and double entendres. But that might be a hard pill to swallow for some people. I swear, Namjoon and Yoongi's verses are the most catchy. I cannot go a day without saying, "This is getting heavy. Can you hear the bass boom? I'm ready." I promised myself after the last video I wouldn't sing anymore about some bits, but I couldn't. I love it. It's just so bouncy and thrilling. It gives all the endorphins. Also, Hobie's voice during the live performances of Dynamite is amazing. Disco overload, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm Dynamite, you know I glow up. Hey! We all knew he had this amazing singing voice, but this just cemented it. Taehyung looked amazing this era. His slicked back hair and the green bell bottoms is my favourite look from this entire era, and he completely fits his concept perfectly. Jimin's higher register also works so well with this song. During the disco era, a lot of male artists used higher notes and registers anyway in the song, so Jimin's voice was perfect for this whole genre. His confidence in this song is unmatched, and when he's in his element, he is unstoppable. Jungkook is also the cutest in this. His section in the music video in the room is the best, being a protagonist in an 80s coming of age movie like The Breakfast Club or Ferris Bueller's Day Off. There's denim fit and curly black hair. His high notes as well in the last chorus. Yes, Thank you, I will be going to heaven now. Speaking of the last chorus, Jin. He does so well in this. I love how in the last chorus the pitch becomes higher, and that works so well for Jin's voice, with him having more of a higher register as well. Seriously, what makes this song so enjoyable is seeing how much the members are enjoying themselves when performing. It's the best to see from an artist. I know I do have to look at both sides of the coin though, and Dynamite isn't free from criticism. Whilst, yes, the remixes have helped so much with the streaming and Dynamite's achievements, which I'm so grateful for as well, I didn't find any of them good per se, for me anyway. I don't really know, none of them really made sense too much of the concept. There might have been some of them just didn't hit it for me, but I know many people like them and that was really good. But anything else I have gripes over are more just minimal things that barely have any effect on the enjoyment of it. If it is people's favourite song, then that's great, and I'm really glad it's a song that could introduce others to the rest of their amazing discography, and I hope people do go more and eventually into their discography and not just stick to Dynamite as it's their only English song, because that would be doing a massive disservice to themselves. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, Dynamite is a great opener to a whole treasure trove of musicality and artistry that BTS have. Also, the fashion and outfits for this has been the best. Hobie, he bodied this. The music video for me is the most fun as well. It's just so quirky and cheerful and bright, and just there to have a good time and nothing else. I love the disco scene the best. Basically, Dynamite was just so much fun, and I had so much fun with it. I'm glad that even during the time, BTS still managed to create something to uplift others and make the mood a bit brighter. Not anything dark or deep, just something fun where we can all forget about all the calamities in the world for a minute and just shine through the city with a little fun console. I think what Dynamite achieves in the end was outstanding though. Whatever you say about it, whatever you think about it, it's fine, you're entitled to it, but you can't deny its impact. You can't, and if you do, you are just lying to yourself. I just hope it's the start of a change. I just hope that Life Goes On gets the #1 spot as well. Oh, and Hobie.